My name's Dennis. I got your text message, and yes, I'm happy to help you. I'm a loan officer. I do mortgages. How can I help you today?
So our realtor, I'm sure she gave you our information. She wants us to see if we can apply for a 203K mortgage for the specific house that we're looking at.
Okay. Is there specific work that you want done for the new house?
We know there is work that has to be done before we can close on it. Like specifically, we know for sure the floors of the top floor have to be finished and completed.
Okay. Anything else?
And then I think there's like a half bath finished that doesn't have a sink in it. So we either have to take it out or just add a sink in.
Okay.
And I'm not sure 100% if there's more. I know we have to have an inspector go through and everything first.
Okay. And are you willing to finance this and pay for all this stuff to get done yourself? In the mortgage, if I can get it?
Yes, that's what we're talking about. Is if it's given the option, we would be able to fix it up and get it fixed and ready to live in, like prior to closing completely, as long as we were able to pay for it, which we should be able to.
Okay. And where is the home located?
It is Allegan, Michigan.
Sweet. I'm just in Kalamazoo. I'm actually sitting in my office in Portage. Are you in Allegan, or where are you located?
So all three of us, me, my husband, and my brother-in-law, and my sister, all live in Claymont.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're not too far at all.
No.
So can you repeat who's all included in this? You say your husband, brother-in-law, and sister?
Yeah, so my sister doesn't actually have a source of income. She's a stay-at-home non. So it's just me, my brother-in-law, and my husband that would be like contributing income and be on the mortgage.
Okay. Am I strictly helping you with the renovation loan? Tell me more.
So we've actually already were approved for the loan amount that we wanted for the house. We were offering $305,000, and we got approved for that. It was separate mortgage, but with all the work that has to be done with it, it's not a lot, but with the work that has to be done with it, Michelle suggested that we see if we're eligible for the 203K just to see.
Yeah. Okay. Were you doing like an FHA 3.5% down? Were you doing a conventional loan previously? What was your pre-approval last time?
We got approved for the FHA 3.5% down.
Okay. And it was for 305, you said?
Yes.
What was the max?
No, the max we actually got approved for was 375.
Sweet. Okay. This is a very important question if you're going to do the renovation loan, so I'm going to ask you up front. How much money do you have saved up for this home purchase?
So we have the down payment of 3.5%, and then my husband has a little extra put away. I think another $2,000 to $3,000 put away, separate from the loan, from the down payment that we had.
Okay, so let me see. Let me do some math with you. So 2K to 3K extra, okay. All right, pulling up my calculator. So at 305, right? Is that what you said? Do you have the 3.5% down for the 305? So you have 10,675 in the bank?
Yes, correct.
Okay, sweet. And whose bank account is that in?
That is in a checkings, like a benefits checking account that's under my husband.
Under your husband?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So I just want to confirm that in total you have about 12 to 13K, and that's the maximum amount of money you can come up with for this purchase?
Yes, correct.
Okay. How much are you trying to write an offer for on the home, not including the financing of the renovations?
It was 305.
You are trying to write an offer for 305?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what the renovations might cost?
My husband actually went with my father-in-law, and he's a carpenter, and he looked through it, and through the stuff that he saw, he said it would be about 2 to 3K to fix. Yeah. It's really just the flooring, and then I think fixing a window that is in the basement, but he's not sure if that's really something that they're gonna require us to fix.
Can I be super direct with you because I just want to help you?
Yeah.
I don't think a 203K loan makes sense if you're going to finance $2,000 to $3,000. You're going to pay that much in extra closing costs just to do that loan. Now, I have helped people finance a perfectly fine home and then help them add flooring and other cosmetic items. But I think the most fruitful is if when you're financing like 5 to 10K, the reason why is because of the extra closing costs to do the 203K loan. There's extra costs and there's so much extra paperwork for you. Okay, you're gonna have to get quotes, probably 2 quotes for the flooring, and then go with the highest quote for the financing. Then you're gonna have to hold extra money in closing costs for reserves. I just don't want you to inherit costs for no reason when you could potentially, I can just get you pre-approved with the 3.5% down, ask the seller to pay all the closing costs, and then we can even see if someone can come up with the 2 to 3K to fix everything. I just want to be upfront from what you told me that I don't think it would make sense to finance an extra $2,000. You might pay $2,000 in closing costs just to finance $2,000. That makes sense.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll send you the link to apply. Can you fill that out? Okay. Any questions or concerns? Are you trying to write an offer on this like as soon as possible? Do you think this home's gonna go off the market? How much time do you have?
So we're trying to move out before our leases on our apartments are up.
When is that?
We have to tell them within the next 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to work on this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna tell them in 2 weeks and then you have 30 days after that, or no?
Yeah, basically. We have to figure it out within, like, by the end of, if we're actually going to make an offer on this house, by the end of, like, next week.
It's saying cash or conventional only, so that makes sense as to why they won't accept FHA unless you finance it yourself. So I take that back. But yeah, it's also still want to look out for your financial decisions. So just know that if you do the 203K, the closing costs are higher. And then you have to hold extra money in reserve. So if that's what it takes to get this deal done for you, that to me, that makes sense.
So would you recommend that we have the inspection done first so that we know exactly what needs to be fixed before we think about the 203K?
Yes, but just know if you get your offer accepted, you're going to sign a legal contract that you're going to take it off the market. You're going to buy that house, and then you're going to pay for home inspections, which could be like $300 to $1,000, and then go from there. And then that will tell you about specifically what you need to get done. But the listing says cash or conventional only, that they're not even accepting FHA. So if you can get that accepted FHA, that'd be pretty awesome. But they're not accepting FHA probably because of those terms.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to send you that link and we'll go from there.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you so much.
Bye.